Hey, welcome back, everybody. Here we are again for another episode. Is that what we call it? What do we call it? A version, an
Episode.
episode?
No, it's not episode, show,
You
edition.
know,
Those work.
whatever. Just thanks for dropping in. Thanks for dropping in to see us. We are brought to you in part by our good friends over at the Patriot Sandwich Company. David Jordan and his gang over there making absolutely the best sandwiches. You just can't even imagine how fresh his sandwiches are until you bite into one and you say, "My gosh, this is the freshest bread, the freshest meats and veggies, uh, and the sauces are incredible too." Patriot Sandwich Company also available now at the American Coffee and Tea Company
That's
in
true.
Frisco. Check it out, and he's expanding. He's going to start delivering his sandwiches to other places around the DFW area, and it's great because he's come a long way, and we got your back, David. We
Yeah,
definitely got your back.
absolutely. Yeah, I
Whereas
think I think it was a good reset. I know we had a stumble step. COVID, does not do good for anybody, but I actually think it helped him out in the long run. I really
it,
do.
it did. He stayed focused. That's
Yep.
the interesting thing is he, like a lot of people, didn't know what they're going to do next. He knew exactly what he was going to do. He just focused on getting there.
Yep.
He's a good guy and a veteran, and we applaud him and his nonprofit. We got your six too, because a lot of what when you buy a sandwich, part of the profits goes to help homeless veterans, and
Oh yeah.
we applaud you. We salute you for that. Thank you very much. The photo behind me is really the topic that we got, and I mean this is really kind of appropriate. It's like money going down a hole.
Daily.
And we started talking off camera about, man, every time you open up a bill, there's another fee added on, and there's so much stuff that we pay for it, and it, as we said, it just sucks.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the theme of today is, what do we pay for that sucks?
There's so much.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, everything, but
maybe we should
like,
reverse and say, what do we pay for that doesn't suck?
well, like you expect things, you expect certain things that just the way they are. If you have to get work done on your car, it's just not cheap. It sucks,
Yeah.
that's not fun, but you expect it. What I hate is when you're doing the grocery list and you're getting ready. And lately I've been really lazy. I just stepped on my cat. Um, he ran under my feet and I stepped on him. So he might be dead. He might be dead. Who knows? He's got 7 lives left. But he, I've been lazy lately, and I've been having my groceries delivered to me. I don't feel like shopping. I've been just like, let me try this out, and
Yeah.
it's good for the groceries. Like if you're like milk, dairy, whatever. If there's specific items that are like, I want to go check this out, then you still got to go to the grocery store. Sometimes produce I want to go look at, but whatever. Anyway, but I'm looking at there, I'm like, oh, I'm out of garbage bags. That's number one. Well, it's one of the number ones for me. And I'm like, I gotta get some garbage bags. Well, they got 13 different sizes from 50 different brands.
That's right.
And you can't go like, I've bought garbage bags from the dollar store before. There's a reason they're a dollar. Okay? Like, right. Look, man, you throw a Kleenex in there and it's about to rip.
Right.
I've done it in a pinch and it's okay, but they suck. So you want to go like the next level up. And then you start looking at it and I'm like, wait a minute, the price is getting higher, but the quantity of the bags is getting smaller. They're like, here's 7 bags or 8 bags for $12. And I'm like,
Right.
8 bags? I mean, and I don't go through a lot, it's just me and Luke. Like, it's not, I can make it last, but sometimes, like, if you're cooking, you throw away the scraps, you got to get that garbage out of your house.
That's right.
It's going to stink, right?
Yeah.
You change the litter, you got to get it out of your house. 8 bags, and then they're like, okay, well, here's another one. It's got 24 bags. Oh, this is cool.
Right.
But it's for a 4-gallon garbage can. Who has a 4-gallon garbage can?
Right.
What are you putting in there? Like a shoe?
Yeah.
Like
Kleenex.
Kleenex. Like, what are you doing with it? It's like that. Well, I keep it under my desk in my office for what? You know, but
Right.
they're so expensive. I'm literally buying a bag to throw crap in so that they can take it to a dumpster or a dump and put it underground or burn it or recycle. Wait, why is it so expensive for a garbage bag?
And also, what I never could understand is why, when you buy garbage bags and all, do they come in gallon sizes? A 13 gallon, a 50 gallon, a 40 gallon, a 30. There, I mean, when have you ever filled up a garbage bag with water to see how many gallons you could actually get into the bag? I mean, when you put trash in there, do you go back and say, wait a minute, I think I'm getting close to 30 gallons in this bag? I got
Right. Well, I guess what other way are they going to measure it? Like, I mean,
yeah,
I don't know, but
but
I
it's
never thought about that.
yeah, but also, is if you buy one of something, it's one price, but it comes in a 3-pack, and so if one item is $10, a 3-pack is $16. You say, oh well, it's better to buy the 3-pack. It's cheaper per item, except if it's something like ketchup
Yeah,
or
you don't need
mustard.
that. You
You
don't
know,
need it.
you know, what do I need three containers of ketchup for? And I only use it sporadically anyway. By the time I get to the third container, it's
It's
the
old.
expiration date was 2 years ago.
Well, I had like mustard. I don't eat mustard. I hate it. I hate the smell of it. I hate the way it looks. I hate everything about it. But Luke likes it on certain things. So I have to randomly buy a mustard
Right.
that inevitably he's going to use once a month,
Okay.
maybe twice. I end up throwing that away too. So I
Well,
just get the cheapest one,
you know
you
what?
know?
That's what you pick up at the dollar store.
Right, crappy. Well, then little,
Crappy mustard.
then Mr. Bougie over here, Luke, will be like, "Hey, Dad, this is really watery. I'm like, you're 5. Why are you?" Just, uh,
My grandson is that way. I mean, he doesn't like just any kind of jelly on his peanut butter and jelly. It's got to be Crofter's preserves,
oh my
which is
God,
like 10 times the cost of Welch's,
no, no.
jelly.
Yeah, well, going back to the trash bags, there's the other thing that's even more expensive that I hate: trash cans. Have you priced out trash cans? It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but where we live, you can only use one kind of a trash can. It's the ones that the city that the
I'm
city
not talking
provides.
about those.
Oh,
I'm talking about ones you keep in your house.
oh man, that's off the chart.
I don't get it. Again, I've got a pretty decent size one because I only have one trash can that's a central trash can, the
Right.
kitchen and all that. I got one in the bathroom. I don't need a big one in there. That's okay.
That's right.
But
That's
this
where you put the
one,
4-gallon
that's a
bags.
4 gallon little, so I can put two Kleenexes. Uh, but this trash can, I've been looking at getting a new one, and this sounds funny because I want it to be nicer looking, so to speak.
Right.
Like I don't need like a trash can that opens up automatically. I can't afford that. But I want a nicer one. So I start looking. It's not important, but I just thought eventually I'll get rid of this one and I want a little bit more, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, here's one. Oh, this is a cool size. Let me look at the price. Oh, this is $45. Wait a minute. I'm going to spend $45 on something that I literally throw crap in sometimes.
That's
There's
right.
literally crap in there. And it cost me 45. Oh, well, it's easy to clean. And I'm like, all of them are easy to clean.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
but you want one that's got like a flip top or something, and also
so
that when
just
you
like a
put the smelly
boom.
food in there, it
Yeah.
kind of covers it up. And all we have the one that's got the pedal on the bottom.
I
So
kind of want that. I kind of
yes,
want that.
that way, when you're throwing you got crap in both of your hands, you could flip it up and throw it in there, and
Yeah.
not have to close the lid with your dirty hands.
I've had the same garbage can for the last like 6 years. It's
Yeah.
clean. I mean, it's not disgusting, but I'm kind of like, they have some really kind of nicer looking ones. But I'm like, in the end, you're just throwing crap in there. So I'm
Yeah.
not spending $50 on a garbage can.
There's better things to spend $50 on.
There's a limit. There's a limit to my madness, you know?
But you know, and recently when we started, we were thinking about doing this show, and I kept thinking about fees that you know, you have services, you know, but there's fees for everything. Like for instance, why is it every year you have to pay a fee to get your license plate renewed? And not only do you have to pay the fee, which there's always a couple of extra add-on things that they're there, but you also have to go and get your car inspected in order to renew your license. So I don't quite get it.
I don't like the inspection thing either, because I've seen some of these cars on the road. There ain't no way they pass inspections, you know?
Right.
And I don't like it because you might get a guy or a girl that's inspecting your vehicle and they might say no. I had a guy, I had a windshield wiper, rear view windshield wiper blade. It was fine. I mean, it worked. I showed. He wouldn't pass the inspection unless I replaced it. He said it was on the way out. I got to replace it. I'm like, bro.
It was a safety issue.
I go look, and it's spraying the crap and it's cleaning off my window. No, it's not good enough. But then I was like, I already paid for the inspection, so I can't go to another place, pay for the inspection, and hope that Joe Schmo lets me go. I had to go down to, I remember Luke was with me. He was a baby. I had to go down to stupid AutoZone, grab a stupid thing, put it in, come back, and then the guy gave me one. And I'm like, but why?
Yeah.
Like, we're paying, it's all these fees, like you said, with the license. I got to pay for an inspection. Then I got to pay for a stupid tag. Then I got to pay to get my license renewed. It's all money for the government anyway. Let's be real.
Well, yeah. I mean, I happen to pull out a phone bill.
I don't even look at those.
Yeah.
I also don't pay them.
Yeah. So there's the monthly cost for the line, for the phone line. Okay. Then there is an administrative fee added.
That's fine.
There is a federal universal service charge, a regulatory cost recovery charge. Then there's a county tax, a state tax. Hello? You know,
there's a lot of taxes. It's ridiculous.
And stop and think about it, folks. If they just add one little line on there, and it's a 50-cent charge on your bill and on everybody's bill, and they got 2 million customers, they just brought in another $1 million a month by charging everybody 50 cents for some bogus fee.
I don't like security deposits.
It sucks.
I think
security deposits is another one too.
When I moved to the house and I got, the water hookup and all that crap.
Well, and there's a fee for that too.
Yeah, there's a fee for that.
Not only to turn on your water, but there's a fee for them to just go over there and click it from off to on.
Which I could have done,
Exactly.
So, but then they tie in, your trash pickup and recycle. And there's two parts to this. One, they tell me your first bill is going to be a little bit higher. I'm like, of course it is, because there's a new fee, because I'm a new dude, whatever. Even though this is not like you're putting a brand new water line in. There's trash cans already at my house from the previous person. There's a new fee. It was $125 deposit. And I'm like, when do I get that back? Well, when you move. And I'm like, so you get to take that $125 deposit, put it wherever, and collect interest on it. If I took that $125 deposit, stuck it in a savings account, and didn't touch it for 5 years, I would earn more money.
Right.
You are so when I get my deposit, do I get my interest back? Why do I have that? It's a bunch of crap. The other thing is, I got a big old giant recycling thing. You know how many weeks that I never put it out because I haven't had anything to recycle?
Right.
So can I just tell them, skip it? I'd rather say, forget the environment. and throw it in the garbage and will you deduct that? No, you can't.
Can't
They
do that.
force you
Yep.
to pay for something,
Yes.
even if you don't use it. I finally wheeled it out this morning because I had half a can. After 3 weeks, I had half a can of recycles. I'm like, this is stupid. It's a ripoff. It's a joke.
Not only that, but you paid a deposit and all, and you are, in essence, you're leasing the garbage cans. But boy,
I'm
oh
asking for a
boy,
new one.
if you bust the handle on that garbage can, now they come out and they'll replace the garbage can for you,
And
but then
charge
all of a
you.
sudden there's another fee that's added for
I,
replace.
I'm gonna call him actually because one of my lids has been kind of jacked up since I moved in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him and be like, dude, give me some new garbage cans. You know, get out of here with this nonsense. You know,
I went and got a flu shot from the doctor.
that
Yeah,
should be free.
there was no charge for the flu shot, but there was a
Yeah.
$40 fee was put on a bill for the physician's assistant to give me the shot. An injection fee.
Isn't that the doctor's job to pay that? I mean, like,
Wouldn't you think they'd just kind of put it in
I've never seen that. I've never seen that.
that's it, it's nuts. It's crazy. It's like the airline tickets. Why do you pay for an airline ticket and then you have to pay for the baggage to check your baggage check, and then you got to pay for the peanuts and you got to pay for the soft drink and all. Why don't you just charge an extra $5 or so for the ticket and say it's all inclusive?
Oh yeah, I agree. I don't want to see, like, if I know that something's like, let's say this ticket's $100. I don't
Yeah.
know. Let's just say $100, but it's all included. There's no more fees. At least I know there's a hundo. We're good. When you say it's $100 ticket, we talked about this with concerts. When you say it's $100 ticket, and then you add on taxes, fees, entertainment, this, and it's 50 more bucks, that could make it or break it for me. I might not be able to go now because you just added 50 more stupid dollars.
Yeah. Well, but
You know what?
that's what advertising does. When you see something that I don't know, I'm just thinking of something. There's an item that you see, it's advertising, it says from $29.95. $29.95, that's not so bad. But the item that they have for $29.95 is a piece of crap.
Yeah.
Now, if you want one that really is comfortable or that's more suitable, now you're into the $59.95 bracket or the $89.95 bracket. It's all, just like a come on.
It is. You know what else I hate buying? And you have a dog, so you understand this. Maybe you don't feel this way, but I hate buying cat food. Obviously, you don't buy cat food, but
Yeah.
I hate buying cat food and cat litter. And the reason is I know they need it, so it's not like I'm going to skip it. They have jacked the prices up so much on both of those items. And my cat is about 12 and a half years old. He's got a couple allergy issues. He's probably got some mental issues too, but
he got that from you.
Right. I've always bought him decent food, but now I have to buy him a specific type of food. It's like $26. Sometimes it's $24. He's run out of that food and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I had to go with the next step down and it has messed up his stomach. So I've had to drive to find a specific food. It sucks.
Right.
It used to be like $20.
Yeah. Or you go online and find that, oh yeah, I can get the food that I need from this supplier, but it's twice the price. And then there's not free shipping. You got to pay for the shipping. I just ordered some pills for our dog. There's some pills and I couldn't get it from my regular source, at which, if you spend so much, it's free shipping. I bought $15 worth of pills for the dog, which ain't much, but it was $8.50 for shipping to get $15 worth of pills.
That's stupid. I don't get it. I mean, and litter through the roof. And again, you can't cheap out on litter because you're going to be changing it every 2 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. And what is litter to begin with? It's just trash.
It's trash. Now, I have been going to the store, but again, it takes time. So it's kind of annoying. where you got the container, you buy it once, and then you can go fill it back up.
Uh-huh.
And that is like $1.50 cheaper. So I do that, but then I gotta go, crap. The store's not far from me, but I gotta go to the store, gotta get out of the car, gotta go inside, gotta scoop it myself. I'm like, did I just waste $1.50 just in my time? Like what's my time worth?
Right.
I never go on that street anymore unless it's, happen to go to Target or whatever. So maybe I should just not buy that. Oh, it sucks. I hate buying cat stuff. Oh,
I'll tell you another one that sucks, and it's I think it's kind of unique to DFW is the DFW airport. You have to
well,
pay a toll to get into the airport, and
I
then
won't fly out of there
and
anymore.
then you have to pay a toll to get out of the
I
airport.
agree. I agree with you. I go to Love Field. I think you got to pay at Love Field. No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, love
Yeah,
field, love
no.
field. You don't, except it costs an arm and a leg if you want to park your car, even to go on an overnight flight or some business flight, whatever. It's they got the remote lots, and then you got the
I go to the
closer in
remote
lot.
lots.
Yeah,
I go to the remote, and then I got to tell you, I've done it for the last 2 years at this remote lot. They send me coupons all the time, and
yeah,
it's like, okay, for your trip, $50, which seems like a lot, but if you're gone 4 days, $50 is fine.
right, right.
And they shuttle you. I had a great experience with them, but I love Field. I think it's phenomenal. I try to only fly to places that go out of Love Field because you're right. That DFW airport, you're paying tolls to get there. You're paying a stupid toll to get in. Then you're paying a stupid toll to leave. And I think they suck there. It's crowded. They're rude. It's
Yeah,
horrible.
yeah.
They're awful. And then you know what? The other thing is, can we get past this point now to where we can't bring our own water in? Can we stop with that crap already? Like, look, your job as security is to be security. Okay.
Yeah,
If it's at your discretion, if you think I got vodka or some weird lighter fluid or chemicals, then tell me to dump it. But if I'm drinking this water and you see it in front as I'm waiting in line, I'm clearly not drinking lighter fluid. Okay. So don't make me toss out my water just so I have to buy another $9 bottle of water. Like,
right.
it's a
Exactly.
scam. It's a scam.
I,
Uh,
I will tell you, this we're laying it all out here. I confess, I just can't see the prices of a lot of the food in the movie theaters. And
uh,
also, what I do when I go to the movie theater, I take a sweatshirt with me because usually it's cold in there anyway. But I got the pockets filled with a sandwich in one pocket and with snacks in another pocket and all, because to me, to go in and buy an $8 candy bar
sure, sure.
when I can go and buy, you know, for a dollar at the grocery store and put it in my pocket, I'm going to do it now that I said that, next time I go to the movie theater to go say, hey, excuse me,
No,
let me check your pockets.
they don't get paid enough to care. And I've talked to you about it before. I go to the early movies. I've walked right in with my coffee. They don't say a word.
Yeah,
Typically, if I go with Luke, we do buy something. Um, but if I go to the movies, if I'm going to a special theater that has real food, I'll buy it. Otherwise, I'm doing the same thing.
yeah, yeah. I mean, here's a tip, folks: go to Subway, buy a foot-long sub, and all it
No,
is.
don't go to Subway. Don't go to Subway.
Stick it down the arm of your sweatshirt and everything, and just walk into the theater.
Just go to somewhere else. Don't go to Subway. But
Yeah.
yes,
Okay. Yeah. Go
I used to
go to
I used
Patriot
to-
Sandwich
there you
Company. Get a
go.
couple of sandwiches. Put one in the left sleeve, one in the right sleeve. You're good to go.
For years, I used to bring my own beer to FC Dallas games.
Oh,
I'm not lying to you. I used to sit there and I'd have 6-pack. I'd have them in my pockets. I'd have a hoodie. They'd be in my crotch,
that's what they develop parachute pants for.
Right, exactly. And I would walk straight in, and people would laugh. They'd be like, oh my God. I'd be at the game right down there, popping open this IPA. Like, yeah, I mean, there's pictures of me holding this beer, and people are like, where'd you get that? I was like, Total Wine. But one year I got busted. I got busted hard. It was actually right before my Colorado trip. Me and the guys went to FC Dallas game, And I was like, I'm gonna do it. And I tried. Nah, man, they got me. They got me good. I had to slam my beers but the reason I did it, and I know you're not supposed to, that's extreme. But the reason I did it was because they have crappy beer. Like, you're gonna charge me $12 for Bud Light. It's like someone peed in my cup. I'm not paying that, you know? I'm not buying your pee water, you know?
That's the only thing is you got to be careful you don't bump into something, because then you break one of those bottles.
Yeah. Or when you open it, it's shaking everywhere.
Yep.
We got creative. I even had it in the back of my hood. I had one in the back of my hood and just kind of walked in like, oh my
Yeah.
God. Years. I'm talking like 5 years I did it.
And again, they don't care. Or it's like when you're trying to get a good seat in a restaurant, you take an extra $5 or something, and you give it to the usher and you say, hey,
Oh,
listen,
yeah.
here, man, here, this is for you. Just let me go through with the 6-pack I got in all my pockets.
So I was at work, right? And there was a huge line. I was done working. I had to go back into work, okay, to get something. There was a line out the door. Ridiculous. 2 in, 2 out. And I'm like, this is stupid. So I went back to the car. I got my little badge, put it on me. Man, I walked right up to that line. They were like, come on in. And I just, that's what you do. That's what you feel like whatever you can do to get ahead so you don't have to wait or pay that extra crap,
Yeah.
But
That's like
anyway,
if you ever leave some place of employment, take the badge with you.
just take it.
If you ever
Yeah.
need to get back in, just clip it on and walk right in. Hey,
Exactly. That's why when you get your jobs everywhere, keep the t-shirt.
Right.
So that if you need some, I work here, and you just
well, we have really brainwashed our audience today and told them about all kinds of stuff that isn't legal, but you can get away with it.
You can. I mean, be careful.
Yeah. And it's because they keep charging us for stuff, and that sucks. And
that's true.
That's the end of that. So go out and make it a good day and come back and see us again next week. I don't know what we're going to talk about, but
I don't know either.
It'll be cool.
Okay? It won't suck.
Yeah, it won't suck. Bye.